fans who caught the most recent episode of Apple TV+'s Dickinson were delighted to hear Taylor Swift's Ivy in the end credits. And showrunner Elena Smith recently revealed to THR that the 32-year-old singer had personally approved the use of the song, which plays just moments after a sex scene between Hailee Steinfeld's Emily Dickinson and Ella Hunt's Sue Gilbert. "We were lucky that Taylor said yes," Smith told the outlet, adding that fans of the series have sort of developed a mythology around it as being a song that relates to Emily and Sue on some emotional level. Ivy, which is featured on Swift's Evermore, is rumored to have been inspired by Emily Dickinson's love affair with childhood pal Sue Gilbert, who married Emily's brother Austin. Taylor's ninth studio album is said to be directly inspired by the life and legacy of Emily Dickinson, with the mean songstress teasing in an interview with EU that Evermore's cover was meant to depict a girl sleepwalking through the forest in a nightgown in 1830. 1830 is the year Emily was born, and the album was released on December 11, just one day after Emily's December 10 birth date. Taylor all but confirmed the Ivy rumors by allowing the song to be used in Season 3, Episode 9, which provided devout Dickinson watchers with a long-awaited reunion between Emily and Sue. Elena explained that she had a personal love for the song and that it was the show's music supervisor Devo Yates who approached Swift. "I was so honored that Taylor said yes, and I cannot imagine a better song for that moment, and for the end of that episode," she recently gushed to The Decider. During her conversation with The Hollywood Reporter, Elena admitted that they'd originally planned for Ivy to play over Emily and Sue's intimate scene but that it didn't quite mesh. She explained that they'd originally shot the scene with the intent of playing a lyrical track over top of it. "Originally when we shot that scene, we thought that a song was going to be playing while the scene was happening, as it was during the volcano sequence, in Season 1, where we had that great Mitski song Your Best American Girl. And when I got the director's cut of the episode with that song, I actually felt like I wanted to strip the song away," she said. After her realization, Smith immediately got on the phone to Hailee and the show's composers to explain herself and how a more bare-bones score would complement the lovemaking. "I called Hailee and I called our composers Drum and Lace and Ian Hultquist, and I said, I want to pare this back and make it almost like a holy experience of just this simple bed of pulsing rhythm, of a hint of a sonic presence and breath, and really feel there's an act of lovemaking that's going on, but there's also an act of poetry writing that's going on, and those are connected," she recalled. With such a drastic change in plans, much of intimacy of the scene had to be recreated in post-production because no on-set audio of Hailee and Ella had been recorded. "So we ended up really developing a lot of it in post, with Hailee doing an ADR session, because there was no recording on set of anyone breathing. It was all the music playing at the time, so it was after the fact that we found that breathing and that extremely pared-back score. Then when the Taylor Swift song pops on in the end credits, it just increases the hit of joy that you get from it." Dickinson first premiered on Apple TV+ in November 2019 with a 10-episode drop spanning between 24 to 30 minutes each. Described as a coming-of-age story, Dickinson follows a young, budding poet named Emily Dickinson, played by Steinfeld, who uses her rebellious, empowered lens to navigate the rigid social expectations of the 19th century. Keeping with the 10-episode format, Season 2 of Dickinson hit the streaming platform in January of 2020. Season 3, which is the comedy-drama's final season, premiered in early November 2021 and will air its season finale on December 24.